our day 4 out at Red Bull Straight Rhythm. Got a bunch of dirt in over the last few days. We've laid everything out in pads, and what that allows us to do is come back behind that with the excavator and actually carve the features out of the pads. And that helps us get that smooth transition that we like to put in straight rhythm, keep the rider safer and give that consistency between the jumps. You know, we're dealing with the top guys in the world. That's where their creativity comes in, and they may even see something that we don't. So it's really cool to see how they can connect this thing and get from one end to the other the quickest. Trying to wrap the week up. We're out here on Friday and got all the dirt in, got the lane started cutting out with the excavator. So we'll go in today and get in there with the dozer and then start chasing it with the skid steers. Supercross as a whole, whether you're in the stadium or straightened out like how we are out here at Straight Rhythm, the rhythm sections themselves, it's like a puzzle that we create that the riders have to solve.
You initially look at these big exaggerated features and think they're just going to full send a rider to the clouds, right? Well, that's not what they're designed for. They're actually designed to slow the rider down and showcase their ability to be technical.
Layout is the biggest thing with this course because everything has to be so precise. If that jump's going to send me a little bit higher, that's a disadvantage. So coming out here and just seeing, I mean, from the first section you walk into and look, our heights, our peaks, there's no guesswork.
Once you've used GPS for grading and for moving dirt and for building what you're building, like, you can never go back. You can never go back to reading stakes.
All of my guys are highly skilled, but I can confidently say this is the most precise track that we have ever built, hands down.
Jason Baker is one of the best dudes in the business for creating this kind of stuff.
Some of the bigger jobs, trying to dissect what's in Jason's head, can get very frustrating for everyone.
I'm very analytical, so I like straight lines, perpendicular lines. So that's how I see things with the rover, the display in the machine, the sight vision. They're seeing the world through my eyes.
For us, I'm finally getting to do what we've been talking about doing together on a dirt bike track with GPS, and I'm really stoked.
You'll never replace Jason Baker, though.
With straight rhythm in particular, and really any supercross, it's as much art to me as it is building a track. There's a lot of pride with all these guys, myself included. You know, Traxx within the industry has a good name and a good rapport with the riders, and it's always good to see my buddies out here, and they know the level that we put into our tracks, and them hearing and seeing that we're working with Trimble, they know that we're doing this to make it better for them.
So wild to see the imagination course.
The union of Traxx and Trimble, and then bringing them on board with Red Bull. My whole thing with anything that I do, all the partners that I've partnered with throughout the years, I want this to grow the sport, but also grow it in a safe manner. And that's where Trimble really comes in, because when you have that level of precision, it's just that much safer, better. The guys can feel confident and put on a good show. For me, it's a balance of speed and efficiency, because it is like, to do it that precise, it does slow pace down. And when you're on production, for me, I'm constantly balancing, okay, how much time do I have to do that? At the end of the day, we had to build a track. Like, this isn't a trial run. Like, we're having a race on Saturday.